And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
Javonte Green.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And a chance here to check out some stats for Joe Harris.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the 4th straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said you've got to enjoy the process, the struggles, the joys, the pain. You take both ends of it. There's always opportunities to grow and learn, and that's what's important. Kevin, the Bulls are hoping for improvement.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. You know, Steve, above-the-rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Joe Harris is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant, and it's Brown in at the power forward. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Green is out there with DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here is Harden. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Passes it to KD. Brown against Vucevic. Brown, good.
Bruce Brown.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
And Griffin sends it back. Vucevic with the bucket. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Raptors in Toronto. KD against Vucevic. KD with the bucket.
Yeah, if you wanted to list everything Durant's great at, could take a while.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Inside, Griffin gets a hand on it.
Griffin has great timing. That's the reason why he blocked that shot.
Harden, and it falls over the rim and in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Levine. Vucevic trying to get over. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Beautiful play when it comes to explosive dribble moves. Levine makes it happen.
Now Harden outside KD. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his first.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
One shot.
Free throw drops for KD. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Now, here is Harden. Back to Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Assisted.
Durant's got 7 points.
Harden.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
And the pass to Vucevic. Shoots a fader. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Amongst the centers in this league, Vooch is perhaps the best jump shooter, so comfortable letting it fly.
Now here's Harden. Shot, high post, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Harden's got his second basket of the game. Ball against Harden. Pass to Levine. Now Vucevic. The 11-footer, and the Bulls tack on 2 more. Nets leading by 5. Now here's Harden. Pass to Durant. Driving to the basket. Passes it to Brown. Shot clock at 5. And Levine with the block.
You see the quickness and focus of Levine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down.
DeRozan finds Vucevic. Out to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Durant. He has 7. Back to Harden. The pass to Griffin. It's good.
It's a rough way to make a living, but somebody has to do it. Blake Griffin absorbing a lot of contact in the painted area.
Here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. The kick out to Ball. And then Ball slams it in.
There's a lot of creativity in Lonzo Ball's game. He knows how to finish in style.
Up top, Griffin. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And here's Harden after the 3-pointer from Zach LaVine to the middle. Blake Griffin again. Griffin's got 6 points.
With a smile on Blake's face, looks like he enjoys having contact before he shoots.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Brown is checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Brown. Just 4 to shoot. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Johnson, the pass to Mills. Back to Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And that's what you want to see more of from James Johnson, being authoritative at the rim.
Outside, Green. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He seemed like he was never going to come back down to earth. He hung in the air forever.
That's his first.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Free throw good, Green. And with a grueling season ahead, Steve, we're already seeing load management for a number of players.
Kevin, player health is #1 on everyone's mind. Load management, some people agree, some people don't. But minimizing injuries has become a focal point for this league.
The three from Mills, nailed from three-point land.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Caruso. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Brown into the lane and finished off by Brown.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now here's Mills. Last game we saw him score 13. Here's Carter. Dishes to Johnson. And it's blocked by Brown, and he recovers it. And here is Green. The feed now to Bradley. Pass to Caruso. Over Mills. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And not much breathing room there. The step-back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Pass to Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The experience of James Johnson, recognizing the opportunity. Attack, draw the contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And what James Johnson brought with him coming into this league, physicality. He combines size, strength, athleticism, and a 7'1" wingspan.
Johnson, he's checked in for Green. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nets. Second free throw, no good. Chicago trailing here. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Millsap with the steal. And the rejection by Bradley. To the paint, here's Johnson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Carter with it. No points in the game yet for him. And Mills kicks to Millsap. Going inside, and it's blocked. Johnson against Johnson. Caruso looking for an opening. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
Johnson, the pass to Mills. Here's Bembry. Trying to get something going. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Nets have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts. Right around 78%.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brown against Carter. Brown outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Pass to Caruso. Now Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Brown. And yes, it's good.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Carter looking around. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Caruso. 9-point game is last outing, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Brown Jr.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
That's his
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
14
And he
foul.
finished last season right around 71%
At the line
from the
for
line, so
Chicago.
not exactly his
Troy
best
Brown
percentage.
Jr.
And Brooklyn making a change
At the
here.
line for
Aldridge is
one.
checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. So it's Brooklyn now, and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's
And they
his
keep
second
hammering
personal
away
foul.
at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the
Javon
best
Carter.
statistic for him
One
in
shot.
terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in.